It's about time. Need to check on these seedlings here. Well, I'd say they're ready to go. Look at this roselle start. Isn't that thing gorgeous? Look at that. That is a hibiscus start. We're going to get some of those in the garden. Got squash, tomatoes. Eggplants are looking a little rough. They, I don't know, they didn't fare too well out here. Looks like something's been eaten on them, actually. Got some okra to put in the ground. You know what time it is when I got my sun sugars. These are my favorite. Those are ready. More Romas. We have some Romas in already. Tobacco. So we had some failed area over here. Watermelon, looking good. Those are sangria that are supposed to be the pollinators, pollinizers, I guess, for the seedless, that none of them come up. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And then flowers. Yeah, whole bunch of stuff. Thank you to the rain, because it finally cooled off, and these poor plants that hadn't gotten any rain finally got some rain. I see an issue here. Hi, Fiona. Did you knock this down? Huh? Did you knock this down? Oh. Lauren and I just rearranged the Fiona's area, I guess. Oh, was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. We gave her, man, this ground is so stinking hard. That's why this thing fell over. Gave her a different area so this grass could get left alone for a little bit. Steven, you're not a donkey. What's going on? What's this guy doing in your pen here? Yeah, she doesn't really test this electric fence like the pigs do all the time. Hey, Steve. Get her fired back up here. I had to replace the battery in this, and it worked. All right, we'll catch you in a little bit. Bye, Fiona. Gotta check out our cornfield here. It looks like just in a couple days, a few days, I guess. Looks like that is our peaches and cream is coming up. And now this, I will say this row, I can already tell, looks way better than my Yellowstone does over there. I think what the problem is that the Yellowstone I don't think feeds through our cedar nearly as well. Look at this. Look at these sunflowers. Looking way better since they got some rain. Gorgeous. Y'all lounging? Look at you. You just lounging around? Huh? Oh, just relax. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I guess, I wonder, that's a dead old tree stump right there. Wonder if they did that to the bottom. I bet you they did. How are all of our friends out there doing? I'd like to hear from y'all in the comments and see how your weather's been lately. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it helping your garden? Is it helping your homestead? Get in here and check on our garden. Look at that Swiss chard down there. Stuff is huge. Gonna eat some of that. So there is some weeds in this row here. This is peppers. Peppers, if you did not know, take a while to germinate. But our squash is coming alive. That yellow squash is looking good. This butterhead lettuce needs to probably come out of the ground pretty soon. Kale's good. We've been eating on this kale. Our collards getting eaten up by worms. I'm gonna eat some of those. They look good though. This is Georgia Southern. See, this is no fun. Look at that. And these worms have been getting to them. I don't know what we'll plant in this row next. Our little experimental onions are still plugging along. I hilled them up a little bit. Edamame. Looking good. Looking good. Got a row of that, row of beans. Yeah, we got a pretty heavy rain today, apparently. You can see a trail coming down through here. Got all of our okra coming up. What I'll do is I'll plant those okra starts in between these. The nice thing is that this was so dusty in here, but now that it rained, now it's looks sort of like a garden. Cucumbers. I just put those two in. The other ones died, that's why they're a little yellow looking. But the other ones took right off. We'll hopefully these ones will reach over and grab the trellis here soon. Our indeterminate tomato row here is coming along. We have to get our Florida weave in for our aromas here. Man, we have like 7 more rows of garden we can do. Whoa, that's a lot of food. Look at this. Check this shot out right here. Doesn't that look good? Never in my life did I think I'd have a cool garden like that. A lot of green out here. I need to get some red and some orange and some yellow. Get some more colors in here. It's sprinkling a little bit now. If you're wondering, yes, if you watch Cog Hill, which many of you do, you're saying, hey, you stole that idea from them. You're right, I did. So Jason has a lot of good ideas, and this was a great one. So we got the prayer flags off of Amazon so we can get rid of this deer problem. It smells like an orchard in here. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, it did bring out these weeds pretty bad. So it looks a lot weedier in the video than it does in real life, but now that we got our onions out of here, next plan is all this right here is going to get tilled. So we're going to till all this in here on this side of the strawberries, and watermelons are going in here. Lauren put some Jericho lettuce in here. I don't see it popping up yet. Got some weeds popping up. Elephant garlic is pretty close. You can see it's flowering. That's the garlic flower. Smells garlicky. Asparagus still doing its thing. I think there's going to be some big old garlics in here. This one could probably come out. I don't know. Let's pull it. Oh no. I see garlic down there. This one's not huge. That's probably why it's tipped over. Man, I can't get it out. It's rooted. Ugh. My gosh. Break my finger trying to get this thing out of here. It didn't work out very well. That's weird looking. Does not look like elephant garlic. Well, I guess I can chop that up with dinner tonight. Our herbs are looking good. Rosemary, bee balm. Man, that thing, it's real good. Yeah, wonder what this will taste like. Didn't get to turn into a full elephant garlic. And if you didn't know, elephant garlic's in the leek family. It's not actually like a true garlic. Let's go check on the crew in here. Hey y'all. Raj, look at these two just cuddled up, man. Tina, Peyton. Hey, who are you? Who are you, ma'am? So that's Ruth. We're gonna do some explaining here in a second. So let's do our explaining here. Hi, Jolene. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. Hey, Veruca. Oh my. Hey, Laurel. How are you? Oh yeah. Hardy, how are you? Hi, sweet girl. You're stinking cute. Veruca. Milking these girls now. So, let me explain who's missing here. Because if you watch our videos regularly, you're going to say, there's somebody missing. Well, you may have guessed already. Tony is missing. And although it is sad, Tony definitely was very fun to have around. It's not actually a really bad thing because he's not hurt, he's not dead. Actually what happened is Tony went with our friends Gene and Tracy to Just Dig It Farms. So Tony's home is now in Alabama. And I think, if I'm a guessing man, Tony's name's probably going to change. Let me show you what exactly happened with Tony.
Gene, I need to just start carrying a crate with me. You never know.
That's right.
What might happen.
What are you doing, Gene?
Oh, fixing a depend undergarment. His goat, so it don't get in the carpet.
So a big decision was made last night. And we did just have them over visiting. This is Tracy and Gene, as if you didn't know, from Just Dig It Farms. And we were just hanging out, and a decision was made. What'd you guys decide?
We're taking Tony home.
She's gonna have to start carrying a pet carrier with her everywhere she goes.
I gotta be honest with you though. I've been watching little Tony grow up, and I kind of had in the back of my mind.
Tracy?
No, I'm not.
You need to go to church.
I said I'm gonna ask them if they're gonna sell him. They are. Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
I
That's
would
right.
like him. He's very cute.
Yes, he is cute. He is mischievous, though, so I hope you're prepared for that. Where's he at? What's he running around?
He sure is.
What are you guys yelling about?
He's over here.
Oh, you this escape artist?
I just saw him in here.
The guy who just does whatever he wants?
Yeah.
Is that you? Raj is well behaved, aren't you, buddy? So there's nothing that makes a farmer happier than when one of their animals gets to go to a good farm where they're gonna live out some. They're gonna get to live out some of the rest of their days in a good farm.
Yeah, he will definitely have a good home.
That's good. We're excited about that. Oh, you better not be being to Tony now, Gene.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Buddy. Oh man. Are you ready to go to your new home? Are you ready to go to your new home?
What do you want, Rob?
What do you think? You're gonna like Chloe. You're gonna like Chloe. You're gonna have a new girlfriend and honey.
Ooh,
and
yes.
Annabelle.
She's over there.
Hey, Jolene, do you care if Tony goes to Alabama forever? She's like, give me food and I'll be good.
Are you okay? He'll have a good home. I'll take good care of him.
She'd have us believe that she really, really is heartbroken, but in reality, in about 5 minutes from now, when she's over there eating the hay, she's going to completely forget.
She might be happy. You won't be
Yeah,
bugging her
that
no
is
more.
true. Because, man, when he went to nurse last night, he barely fit under there.
She's like, oh good, I get a break. Are you going to escape? I hope not. He's
He'd just be up there hanging out with y'all.
Adventures of Tony.
Thanks for the education.
Of course.
And you can always call me if there's anything.
Well, yeah. So that's what happened. Tony went with Gene and Tracy. It was a surprise to us. I didn't know that Tracy had already been planning that. From watching the videos, she was already wanted to take Tony home with them, which was perfectly fine. That was not any of our intentions to meet up just to do goat trading, but what our plan was just to hang out. We did get to do that. We had a blast with Gene and Tracy. We love them. They're amazing people. But Tracy asked, she said, will you sell Tony? And I said, yep, sure will, especially to y'all. So now, let me get on to this young lady. She's a little skittish, but actually Ruth here was born at Cattywampus Acres. Her mom is Miss Tina here. And the one thing about you got hay in your beard. So she is in the process of being bred with Roger. Our friends over at Parks Mill Farm asked if they could bring Ruth over so she could be bred with Roger, because he's got those beautiful blue eyes and he's not any of our current breeding lines. Welcome to the wild side, y'all. Y'all look good. Y'all look good. How was everybody? Luna, how are you? Meogs, Francine, Buford, Bojangles, Quag. How'd y'all handle the storm, huh? Did you handle? Hey, you're following me. How'd y'all handle the storm? Everybody do okay? Nobody looks shell-shocked or anything. Hey, sweet girl. It's my girl. You know Luna. Even though she tried to go tinkle on me a week ago. Bojangles, do you got something to say? What do you have to tell them, huh? You have something to tell them? I feel like Bojangles has an emergency he has to tell you. What do you gotta tell him? You say, thank you. Golly. Bojangles says, thank goodness for the rain. Flip your feeders over. So we're using these, our vet recommended 16 ounces per goat per day of goat feed, being that our hay is not really good right now because of the lack of rain. So we have these things. Steven follows me everywhere. She's getting so worked up over there. You just calm down. I feel like Steven's a little bit like Tucker over at Cog Hill. Wherever we're filming, Steven's got to go make his presence known. Hey, we got a little action going on here. So, as I was saying, these feeders are what we're using, or these little trays or whatever, what we're using to feed right now. And then they have their normal hay feeder, which is Cattywampus as well. But we cannot get a hold of these stinking troughs. We need to get a couple more goat troughs. We've bought them in the past, and they do pretty well. The goats are really, really hard on them. So we just need to get a couple more troughs in here. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Quag? Looking good. You fared pretty well after you got your medicine. We can see if I can do an eye check on him with the camera without the camera getting destroyed by Bojangles. Can I try it? No. Oh my. Oh my. I don't know if I can do this. Quag, I need you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's not working. Let's try putting it over here. Hi. Excuse me. You should be doing checks on your goat's eyes to make sure. Can you see me? Yeah. You should be doing checks on your goat's eyes to make sure that they don't have any parasites, or too many parasites, and that they're not anemic. These goats are killing me in here. Are your goats this mischievous? What you want to look for is a nice salmon pink color in the goat's eyelids. Oh yes. If it looks white, you got to look out for that. You got to get a hold of your vet, because that means that they're anemic. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Do you need more copper, buddy? My goodness. So they have a mineral block over there. But apparently, Bojangles feels like he needs a little bit more minerals in his diet. Hi, Miyagi. Are you having you trying to make babies with Luna here? We need to move our cinder. We might need to move our cinder blocks down, because that's how these two will make babies. We only have till the end of spring for Luna to get pregnant, so maybe one, maybe two more heat cycles. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Sweet girl, huh? Sweet girl. Thank you. It was good hanging out, like always. We will talk to y'all very soon. Well, after the rain, it has turned into a really nice day, and I know sometimes we sort of complain, especially down here, about how much rain we get. But when you go like a month and a half without rain, that really makes it hard. Hey, somebody's home. Look who's home behind me. Hi. Hey, purple hair. As I was saying, we complain about rain a lot, but boy, it has made a huge difference around here. And that was like the perfect amount. Came down real heavy for just a little bit. It's a perfect amount to get everything all looking good and all watered down.
See, funny thing about love is you never really know when it's coming, but you better believe you'll know when it's there. True story. I must have been searching, though I wasn't looking for much. Checking out the scene, wasn't trying to get my numbers up. You know I keep it cool.